YouTube, what's going on, boys? We are back for another video, and in today's video, boys, we're gonna be doing a cheap squad builder because by the time I'm making this video, it's kind of not near the end of the year, but soon, kind of when after like all these freeze promos stuff like that is done, I'm pretty sure the market is gonna start dying because of team of the year, and everybody's just gonna be selling stuff, and this is gonna be kind of a cheap team that you could use during that period of time to do squad battles or rivals, whatever you want. And I made sure to include some meta players. So yeah, but before anything, boys, if you guys do enjoy the content and do want to see more, do leave a like to the channel because it does help a lot. Subscribe, do all that good stuff, and that would be much appreciated. But without further ado, boys, I don't want to waste your guys' time. We're gonna hop right into the squad builder, and this is on my second account, so that's why like the freaking club is dead. So yeah, but first things first, we're obviously gonna need a goalkeeper, and this is probably the best gold goalkeeper in my opinion, or one of the best at least, and is Nick Pope. Or is it Nick Pope? Yeah, it's Nick Pope. 6'7". The best thing about him, and the best thing I love, or kind of like what's important for goalkeepers, is the saves with feet trait, and also comes for crosses as well. That's a good trait to have, especially with corners. But the 6'7" body frame that he does have on himself does really help a lot, especially for those top corner shots that your opponent might take. For right back, we're gonna go with a really nice right back who's actually really cheap at this current period of time, and I wouldn't be surprised if he goes lower because right now every single 84 and 85 is selling for a lot, and 83s as well, just because all the SBCs coming out. So we're gonna have Wan-Bissaka as your right back, and then for the right center back, you're gonna have none other than Mr. Sweat himself, Mr. Joe Gomez. And then for our first or second center back, or left center back, whatever you want to call it, we are going to go with the OG of the beginning of the game, someone who was really used. We could go with either Klosterman or my personal favorite, Lucas Hernandez. And Lucas Hernandez is just super good in this game, and I love him. And then we're also going to use Alphonso Davies, obviously. But with that being said, boys, for right mid, we're going to have this player who is a really good player still, believe it or not, and he's just annoying to come up against in my opinion. But we're going to be using Lucas Moura because he's a good player to have, as I said. For your right center mid, we're going to put, you know, he's just really freaking good with the shadow card, and he was good last year up until like December, and I'm pretty sure he's good this year as well. He is good this year as well. Sissoko, put a shadow on him and he turns into a mini version of Hullet. He does, or not Hullet, but Vieira. Obviously not as good as Vieira, but it's still for like 5K that he's going for, or if not cheaper, this is a really good card to get. For the left center mid, you could either go with Joshua Kimmich, who I would personally recommend, but because this is a cheap team, we're gonna go with none other than Mr. Leon Goretzka, who is a really nice midfielder to have in your team. But he does feel a bit clunky, so personally that's why I would go with Joshua Kimmich, but because this is a cheap team, I would use Leon Goretzka. For left mid, there's a whole bunch of options, honestly, boys. You got Leroy Sané, you got Nabri, you got a whole bunch of good options, but for the video, we're going to use Leroy Sané. And I know, I mean, I kind of didn't want to put all these Bayern players, so my apologies, but this is going to be a 4-2-3-1, just keep that in mind, because at our striker, we're going to put Marco Royce, who is a really good playmaker in my opinion, and he's a really good midfielder to have in your team. His stamina isn't the best, if I'm not mistaken, which is the only bad thing about him, but with his passing and his shooting, and I think he does have, yeah, finesse shot trait is the thing that I really do love about him. But yeah, as I said, his stamina is 67, so if you do have him, make sure you put conservative interceptions, because you don't want him wasting too much stamina, especially at that cam spot. But he's a really nice player to have, especially for like 10-15K. But right now, I think he's going for like over 20 just because of all the SBCs. And then for the right striker, honestly, you could put almost anybody in this position. And I thought, you know what, let's just go with big boy Gabi. I would personally, if you had a bit more coins, go with somebody like Aubameyang. Well, not really Aubameyang because of his weak foot. You could go with Mane or something like that foot freeze Mane. You would go with, who else is a good striker for the Prem? I don't really use Premier League teams, honestly, boys, so I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. But I wouldn't say Vardy, but it's just his weak foot is kind of, you know, 3-star. Aguero's not as good. Maybe Rashford if you have some coins. Who else? Timo Werner, but it's just that he has 3-star skill moves, but 4-star weak foot. You can put almost anybody at that strike position. Tony Martial, again, 3-star weak foot. Yeah, I mean, you could use whoever you want, boys, but personally for me, I like a 4-star weak foot. So I guess Watkins is also a good player to put right there. So we'll just put Watkins. But for the video, I did have originally Gabby Jesus. But if you don't like the weak foot, then you could also go with whoever you choose, because obviously that strike position, you could put almost anybody in that position. But like I said, for the video, we'll just put Gabby Jesus. So that's gonna be it for this little video, boys. Hopefully y'all did enjoy. Hopefully this is useful for y'all. Hopefully y'all pack some team of the years, man, because last year I didn't pack crap. But hopefully y'all do. If you did, leave a like. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like. I'm bugging out. Subscribe to all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the next one, babies. Peace out.